Okay, welcome on board, everybody. I got November 7th, 2017, 8 o'clock, and tonight we're going to be talking about the Extreme Savings Travel Club and how you can make some money in the travel industry doing it the easy way. And not only the easy way, but also doing it the most profitable way. First thing we know is travel is a huge market. And on a global basis, when you look at all the, all the volume that's done in travel, it's well over $1 trillion, multiple $1 trillion worth of travel that's being booked every year. Just in the United States, if you look at the average family today, maybe spending $5,000 a year on travel. And if you equate that 120 million households in the United States, we're looking over $500 million a year just domestically in travel. And so there's a couple different pathways people can go through to make money in travel. Number one, you can become a registered seller of travel, become a travel agent, and they go off and compete in the marketplace for that travel business. The only problem that you find with that is that today in the marketplace, there is no such thing as loyalty in the travel industry. People can go off and they can search on the web and they can find the best deal possible, then they'll book it, who's ever got the best deal. So if you're a travel agent, you find yourself at mercy for the people who have the ability to go off and search online. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to share with the marketplace a travel platform that can not only put themselves in a position where they can make a lot of money in travel, but also do it the easy way. And the easiest way that we found is to look at the marketplace and look at it, not through rose-colored glasses, but look at the marketplace as it is, a competitive, as a competitive market. And so as you look off and you say, okay, I want to make money in the travel industry. Okay, and so I'm going to go off and I want to, start to penetrate and dominate the marketplace. Well, don't go off and try to become an expert in travel. And again, if you want to become an expert in travel, you certainly can, but you just have to realize that when somebody wants to go to to Disney, they might use you the first time to book a Disney trip, but the second time they go to Disney, they'll book it themselves. So you never build anything long term. So the foundation of the Extreme Savings Travel Club was an understanding that the travel market is very competitive. There is no loyalty. And then what people will do, people will buy based upon their consumer needs, which is price, quality, service, convenience, and selection. And so what we have found to be the best possible business model for people who want to make money in the travel industry is to eliminate the price disqualifier. And so what happens is when somebody goes online, they start searching for the best possible deal they can for an all-inclusive in Mexico, for an all-inclusive in Jamaica, or for a cruise. And once they find it, rather than have them book it with whoever they found it with and then cut the travel agent out, what we decided to do is set everybody up as a travel agent. So when you join the Extreme Savings Travel Club, we're giving you, our club membership gives you access to become a personal travel agent. And what that means, you're going to have access to literally hundreds of booking engines. And when you join the Extreme Savings Travel Club, when you log into your back office, you see a place up here that says set up your travel agent booking engines. That's where you're going to go to. And then here's where you begin the process. You'll find out, first of all, these are our hotel booking engines. Expedia Tap. Now, if you're in the U.S., you click on here to get set up with the Expedia Tap account. Expedia is the #1 booking engine in the world, and Expedia has multiple platforms all over the world. Right now, we've got contracts with the U.S. and Canada. We don't have contracts outside those markets, so if you have a U.S. address, you click here. You have a Canadian address, you click here. When you click on that, it gives you the steps to set up your booking engine with Expedia Tap. What Expedia Tap does, Expedia Tap gives you access to the Expedia booking engine as a travel agent, and then you'll get commissions on the reservations that are purchased through your portal, and you'll get like from 10% on hotels, 6% on rental cars. You get 5% on fly and stay packages, 10% on activities, and then we have EasyBook. EasyBook has got about 600,000 hotel properties on that booking engine, and you can get them anywhere from net rates up to 15-20% commission. Beds Online, again, another online booking engine that gives you even a broader base of venue because they actually will give you resort properties included within the Beds Online. You got Hotels Online, which is very similar to Expedia Tap. Then you got Priceline. And Priceline, you all know what that is. That's just where you're basically making a commitment to buy a room, and then after you make the commitment and the transaction is executed, then you know where you're going to stay. So you'll get commissions, whatever commissions we make from these reservations from these hotels. We give 2/3 of that commissions back to you in cash, and the other third is distributed out based upon the qualifications that you meet as an IBO with an ICB. So again, so when you join through the Extreme Savings Travel Club, and by the way, how do you join? What I do, I never send anybody to an Extreme Savings Travel Club website to join. I always send them either to my capture page, the 03 or the 010, or I send them automatically to the 03X, which is the actual presentation to join. Why do I do that? Because when someone joins for $25 through your iWebit tool, you're going to make a $10 commission when they join the $25 membership. Or if you send them to your Extreme Savings Travel Club and they hit the join button, they join, you're going to make $250. So business-wise, it doesn't make sense to not. It doesn't make sense to send somebody to your Extreme Savings Travel Club. You're going to want to send them to your iWebit tool system. If it's a cold contact, cold marketing, where you don't have their contact information, whether they're doing a Facebook post or some sort of a solo ad, you either send them to the 03 or the 010. If you do have their contact information, for example, if I'm contacting somebody I know, I'll just send them to my 03X. And that takes them through about a 4.5-minute presentation. When it gets done, they click the join button. Boom, when they join, you're going to make $10. And once they join, they get access to the back office. They just click on set up your booking engines here, and that takes them to the booking engine portal. And again, for those of you all who are on board, you're going to want to read all this information at the top about the CBS form, about what is the CBS form, the commissions by vendor, when we pay commissions. If you're a Florida member, there's certain requirements that the seller of travel requires from you in Florida. Same thing in California. We're a registered seller of travel in the state of Iowa. And then, we have met all the criteria for certification within all the markets. But you as a independent traveler, you're booking travel for yourself. You want to make sure you stay compliant with your markets. And so you want to go through all those links, read all about it. When it comes time to set up your booking engine, this is where you book up your hotels. After you book now again, what do? Probably 90% of my hotel reservations are done on Expedia, Tap, and EasyBook. And the reason I don't use Priceline is because I really want to know where I'm staying. Now, have I used Priceline in the past? Absolutely. I have. I've not been disappointed, but to me, for a few extra bucks, I'd rather know where I'm staying when I book it. But either way, you get 10% up here. I think down here we're getting a 6% commission. And again, if you want to know what your commissions are, when you click click here to get it set up, it'll tell you what your commissions are on each one of the vendors. And so as you set up your booking engines, and again, to set them up, when you do the click here, you follow you have to read this. This is one of the things that I kind of explain to people. You have to read this. So it says, as a member of the Extreme Savings Travel Club, we will allow you to book your hotels, flying stay packages, rental cars, activities through Expedia Tap. Okay, look below to see the commissions that you make. So for example, hotels, 10%. Now, they will go down to a 2% on some of the hotels based upon what type of hotel accommodation it is. Flying stay packages will go up to 5%, rental cars 6%, activities will be 10%. It says no airfare on air, no airfare on cruise. You can book a cruise on Expedia Tap, but if you book a cruise on Expedia Tap, you won't get a commissions. So that's why we tell everybody, make sure you read everything that's on the booking engine setup. And then when you want to set up the booking engine, you just fill out the form and you click submit. And then that will take you to the next step of setting up the booking engine. Okay, so Expedia, Tap, EasyBook, those are our top two booking engines for hotels. And then of course you got Beds & Line Hotels and Priceline. We do have the ability, if you need, to have a specific booking engine with a specific hotel. I would probably say less than 0.5% of the people who join the travel program will have a need for that. But if you do have a need for that, we can do that for you. We also have resort stay properties. And this is Apple Vacations, Vacation Express, GoGo Vacations, Cheap Caribbean, Disney, and Travel Impressions. Those are our 6 top booking engines for resort stays. And again, follow the protocol. When you click on the click here, read everything, read about it. You fill out the app, hit the submit, and then that will take you to the next step for getting that booking engine set up. Then we also have booking engine set up for condos. Right now, we just got 10 Travel Advantage Network, but I got 2 more coming. As soon as they roll out, you know about them. Again, click on the click here and I'll tell you exactly what to do to set those up. Then we're also going to have some flying stay packages for airlines direct. Right now, Allegiant, Delta, we'll be adding Southwest, United, and a bunch of other ones as we're rolling. Then we also have, in addition to that, rail bookings, whether you're looking for, this is the Grand Canyon Rail and Hotel Getaway. Is really, really a cool program. And one of the neat things about this, I don't know if I can get access to it, I've seen it here, but as a travel agent, you can get like a 50% off on your particular reservation for yourself. And again, click on that and you can read about it. You got Amtrak vacations. Again, whatever commissions we get at Sunset Beach, you're going to get 2/3 of those commissions paid back to you in cash. So it's kind of like a rebate on your own personal reservations. And the reason that this becomes the easiest way to make money in travel is that you don't have to go off and convince somebody to use you to book their Amtrak for vacation. You're going to set them up as a personal travel agent so they can book their own Amtrak vacation. And then if you got a hotel, or excuse me, if you got a cruise that's booked, or you got a some sort of a extended stay where you're going to be out of the country and you need to book, you want to stay at a hotel and then get transportation over to the airport rather than pay the airport parking fees. You can actually get set up with International Holidays, and what they do is they'll go ahead and they will let you park your car at the hotel, and again, that pays out, I think, a 10% commission. Ski vacation packages, ski.com, and then cruise bookings. Now, cruises is a little bit more sophisticated. Cruising is there's a whole lot more to stay compliant with cruising. So we've actually partnered up with one of our strategic partners. Has allowed us to put ourselves into a position where we can actually meet all of the components to stay compliant no matter where we're at. And so the cruise booking engine portal, we're going to give you one portal that's going to allow you to book all of your booking engines, and that will be coming out probably within the next couple weeks. So when you look at all the different booking engines that we make available through the travel platform, and you start off with your hotels, probably 90% of your business will be done on Expedia, Tap, and EasyBook. Okay, that's where the majority of your hotels will be booked. Expedia, again, they're the largest booking engine. I just got back from Tampa. I had a meeting down there with some guys, so I booked my Expedia Tap. Everybody else was paying $170 at the airport Marriott. I was staying there for $100, and I still got a $10 commission on the reservation. And then when I did book my airfare, I booked my airfare through Allegiant, which is part of our Allegiant right here. Allegiant Vacations. I booked my airfare there, $50 going down, $70 coming back, so I had a $120 round trip. My biggest expense that I had, because I flew into St. Pete Airport and I had the Marriott over at the Tampa Airport, my biggest expense was the Uber to get me back and forth between the two. So in other words, you got the hotel booking engines, great deals. You got your vacation resort stay package booking engines. You've got your condo booking engines. You got your airline booking engines for your vacation packages, and then you have your rail and transport booking engines. You got your ski vacation booking engines. You've got your flying stay packages. Or excuse me, your stay and park packages, and then you got your cruise packages. All of this becomes available to your member for a one-time fee of $25. So for $25, we set them up as their own travel agent. They can book through all these booking engines. And again, we have every booking engine you can think of available because we're a host agency. We've been a seller travel since 2010. So we're the type of an agency that travel agents will partner with and contract with so they can book travel for their customers. What we know from being in the travel industry for as long as we've been in, there's no loyalty in travel. And so rather than going off and trying to convince somebody that they need to use you to go ahead and book their next cruise, book their next all-inclusive, what we do is, hey, we'll just set you up as your own personal travel agent, and then you can go down and you can go ahead and you can go and get yourself set up with Apple Vacations, okay? And then go ahead and book your own vacation through Apple Vacations. Book your own vacations through Vacation Express. Now, do you have the ability to upgrade yourself, become a professional travel agent? Yes, you can. You certainly can. But the primary platform, and again, 95% of our members in the travel program are just using us for personal travel. But if you want to go off and book travel for other people, you do have to go through some certification. We then will set you up and show you how you can book for other people. And I've had people who have done this. I just had one of our travel club members who's upgraded to become a professional travel agent. They booked a wedding party that went down to Mexico for an all-inclusive, and her commission that she got, again, 2/3 of the commissions that comes to us gets paid back to the member in the form of cash. Her commission was over $8,000. And so is that possible? Yes. here's the realize that those people that you set up that you work with and you set them up to this wedding party, and I encouraged her to go ahead and pitch each one of these people to join the travel club for $25, because the next time that they want to book an all-inclusive, then you can guarantee they're always going to book it from you. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, we give 2/3 of the commissions we make back to the member in the form of cash. The other third we pay out based upon your qualification. And so this is where I kind of want to maybe get into a little bit of the potential income that you can make working with the travel platform and understanding this. Okay, so let's look at this. The average family, and again, excuse me, I'm gonna grab a drink here. Hold on. So the average family, let's say they spend $5,000 a year on travel, and the average commission coming back, is let's just say 10% or whatever. So there's $500 in commission that's going back to that member. Well, then we take 25% of that, and then we pay that back to the member in the form of BV. 2/3 of that 500 goes back into cash, and then 25% we put in the BV, and that goes down to binary. So if you just want to look at this, and let's just say the average person that you set up generates about 20 business volume a month of travel. Okay, now you got two different types of people who are going to join the travel club. Number one, you're going to have the people who want to make money with the travel club, and then people who are just going to use the travel club for personal savings. So let's say out of 25 people you bring in, let's say 20 of them want to make money strictly marketing this as it's not even marketing, it's using this as a personal service. And let's say you find 5 of them who want to make money with this. Now, if you want to make money with this, okay, here's the key thing you got to look at, okay? You have to do at least $12.50 a month of personal volume to profit from that 25% BV allocation on the commissions that's paid out on the travel. So if you're not doing $12.50 a month, you don't benefit from that. So what we kind of teach people from the get-go, if you'll focus on the right people, focus on looking for people who are going to create the most income for you. Those are the people who want to make money in the travel industry, not the people who want to use the travel industry to save money. Because if all you do is bring in 20 people who want to save money, that's great. They'll get 2/3 of the commission. You get 25% that comes back to you, and you get an override off what they do. But if you go find 5 people who want to make money, and they got to purchase $12.50 a month, and what would they buy for the $12.50 a month? Well, let's just go right back to our travel program. They're going to buy the iWebitool system, because these 2 capture pages and this landing page, when they join your travel program from the iWebitool platform, you're going to make $10, where if they just join from your Extreme Savings Travel Club site, you make $2.50. So the people who see this, the people who see the potential of this, they're going to join the travel club for $25, and then they're going to go ahead and they're going to purchase the $12.50 a month marketing system, so they can use that to expose this to more people. Now, with our program, if you join this for $25 for your first month of travel club, and you opt in to have the first month of your iWebitool system thrown in, then you actually get to have the first month of your iWebitool for free. But if you go off and focus on getting 5, and in fact, just look at this. What if all you did is found 5 people want to make money at the travel program, and all they did is just do $12.50 a month? Strictly on the $12.50 a month from the iWebitool, you make $1 million a year. Now, again, not a guarantee of income, just an example of income based on the comp plan. Your success will be dependent upon what you do. Then if we throw on top of that the average person will spend about $5 a month in travel, you're looking at almost $1.5 million a year just by finding 5 people. You get 5 people who find people through 7 levels, you're making almost $1.5 million a year. Again, not a guarantee of income, just strictly based on the math. That's just on 5 people who are on the iWebitool system who utilize that tool to help them find more people who want to make money in the travel industry, and we just use this to book travel. So if you think about this, and by the way, this doesn't even include the matching bonuses. We take 70% of the commissions we pay out on the binary, and we pay that out through a matching bonus. But we all know to find 5 good ones, to find 5 people who fit the profile for what we're looking for, you're probably going to bring in 20 customers, and we know the average customers should spend generate about $5 in BV a month from the travel. So all of a sudden you're looking at $2.8 million a year. Now, is that a guarantee? Absolutely not. It's just an example of income based on the comp plan. Your success will be dependent upon what you do, okay? But the reality is, go look for your 5. Look for your 5 people who want to make money in the travel program. On the way to finding those 5 people, you're going to sign up 20 other people who are just going to use it for the service. That's going to put almost $2.8 million. Again, not a guarantee of income. This is just math. and it does not include the matching bonuses. So we're talking major money. And what are we doing? It's so simple. All we're doing is we're showing people how they can set themselves up as a travel agent, a personal travel agent, to book all of their travel for themselves personally, and we rebate 2/3 of the commission back to them, and the other third of the commission is paid out through 25% of that commission gets converted to a business time, goes into the team building program, and then we have a 70% match that follows up on that team building program. So really all you really want to do if you really want to make money the easy way in travel is, first of all, join the travel club for $25. Now, I would recommend when it comes time to join that you join through someone's iWebatool system, where I would recommend go to the 005 iWebatool link, because that gives you the ability to get your first month of your travel club for $25, and they'll throw the first month of the iWebatool in for free. And then that all of a sudden becomes the simple way to build your business. And all of a sudden you get 5 people, help them get 5, run that platform down. By the time you get your 5 people, you're gonna have 20. The first 5 people you talk to are not going to be the 5 people you're looking for. I mean, you got to realize this. Just because somebody says, "Oh yeah, I want to do this," doesn't mean they're going to do it. So go looking for the 5 people to say that, "Yeah, I want to do it." Want to find those 5 people, you got to probably bring in 25. But those other 20, they're all going to buy travel. Why are they going to buy travel? Well, because it's like I just had a doc buddy of mine from down in Dallas, and he travels every month, and he uses Expedia Tap. Every month he gets a check for $40, $50 coming back from the travel that he's booked through Expedia Tap. He has no intention to ever build the travel program. He just says this is a cool deal because he just lets us save up in his e-wallet. Then as soon as he gets $200 in his e-wallet, we send him a check. He then takes that check and he just tells his wife, "Hey, we got another free weekend on the Extreme Savings Travel Club." Okay, so you look for the 5 people. On the way to finding those 5 people, you're going to find 20 customers. And if you look at the average business volume generated from each one of the customers is $5 and $12.50 for the iWebatool, plus the $5 for the travel that each one of your builders, or we call them your producers, are building. You're talking about some major money. Now, if you want to max the plan, if you want to put yourself in a position where you can make as much money as possible, then what you want to do is you want to set a focus on getting 8. Now, I'm not even going to get into the numbers because they will scare you. Okay, but you get 8. If you teach everybody, hey, how do you max the plan? Maxing the plan, you do 8, and you got to do at least $25 in business volume. And so again, certainly not a guarantee. This is not even realistic, but this is what the numbers tell us. This is without the matching bonuses. You get 8. Teach everybody to get 8, because $25 or $25 worth of volume, okay, and then you run this baby down through 8 levels or 7 levels. You're talking a lot of money. But again, I just say it's too much. Here's kind of what I like to tell everybody. Why don't we just focus on getting 5, okay, and let's not even worry about customers. If all you did is just get 5 people who want to make money in the travel, and help those 5 get 5 people who want to make money in travel, and if all we looked at was just the money you can make with iWebatool, it can change your life. So the easiest way that you're going to make money in travel is your focus has got to be on helping people build a travel business, not go off and sell travel. Look for people who have a dream in their heart that they can't get doing what they're doing, who's looking for a vehicle. They're looking for some sort of a tool that can help them get their dreams. And then you just help them. You roll up your sleeves and you go to work, and what you do is you help them get 5. That's what this, if you want to make a lot of money in travel, okay, join the travel club for $25, one-time fee for life. Set up the $12.50 iWebatool, okay, that anytime you travel, go to the Extreme Savings Travel Club. And again, how do you get hooked up with the Extreme Savings Travel Club? In your back office, you're going to click on the set up your travel membership here. After you click on that, you fill out the form, do whatever it tells you to do. Then when it comes time to access, you access it here, and then it will give you the link right to your booking engine. Okay, and then from this point forward, this is where you book your travel. You just log in, you click on your email and your username, and now you're set to book travel. Okay, and then all of a sudden you can book your personal travel, and that's how this game is played. There's nothing more to this. You access the travel booking engines from your back office. Where do you do that? Once you log into ICB, click over here where set up your travel agent booking engines, and you get them set up. And excuse me, I got somebody that's unmuted. There we go. So you set up your booking engine, and then you go ahead and click on the one you want to set up and follow the directions. Book your travel. But here's the key. If you want to make a lot of money in travel, get 5. Let me go ahead and close the recording down.